Here's how I turned $800 into $54,000 in 2 days trading options. Step 1, find a leading sector. U.S. stocks are put into these groups or like categories, and we have, utilities, tech, real estate, industrials, blah, blah, blah. So your job is to find which one of these is leading at the time. Step 2, find a leading stock within that leading sector. Now that you've identified a leading sector, you're going to need to find a leading stock in that leading sector. At the time when I took this trade, tech was a leading sector and Nvidia was one of the leaders in that sector. I knew that tech was a leading sector because most of the stocks at the time that were going up were in the tech sector. And then one of them that stood out a lot to me was Nvidia because it just kept going straight up. And then as it was still going straight up, reported unexpected earnings, which caused a pretty big gap. Step 3, identify the setup. The setup that we're looking for here is a breakout setup. So you can see there's one right here, there's one right there, one right here, and one right here. Technically, you could have traded all of these, but I traded this one, and that's what resulted in the big gain for me. I like this one the most because after it reported earnings, the stock pulled back here, tightened up a little bit, but nothing too crazy, and then broke out here, pulled back to these moving averages, the 10 and the 20, and then really started to tighten up right here. One thing that's really important when looking at a breakout is that you get these very narrow candles, and the stock just really comes to this pinch here. The last candle before breakout day is usually going to be really thin, and as you can see, we got a really thin one right there. Step 4 is going to be to actually trade it. So on breakout day, when this starts breaking through this price range, you're going to want to trade it, obviously. Now you can either buy shares or options. In this specific example, I bought options. If you're new to this, you should probably just be buying shares. But for options, I found that this stock had an average daily range of 3.5%. You can see right here, ADR percent is about 3.5. Which means on average, this stock is going to move about 3.5% per day. So because the contracts were going to expire in 3 days, I just multiplied the average daily range by 3, and that gave me 10.5%. So if you were to pick a strike, you could have picked like 473, which would have been a 10.5% move from breakout to, that area. From about bottom to top, this ended up making about an 11.5% move. Step 5 is going to be take profits. So for this specific example, you're going to take profits when it hits that average daily range target. If this is up 10.5% within the next 3 days, then you might as well sell majority of the position at that 10.5%, which when this got to that 10.5% mark, it kind of just came right back down. So selling around, this area was pretty close to the top, not perfectly the top, but pretty close. Obviously on TikTok, I can't